Hello everybody, I'm Lapis the Jewel Slime, and welcome back to more Our Adventurers Guild. Last time, it's been like 2 days since last time. So, last time, I think we tried the witch, but we ultimately failed because I'm bad at the video game. So this time, I think we're gonna try again. Now that the Silver Wolves are all prepped and ready, I could bring Finale. Finale would be a pretty good thing to bring, but, like, if I got Adrian 1 level. And I think for a 6th member, we could get Blade, or we could bring another Bard. It's either Blade or another Bard, like Ruby here. Which Bard has the most willpower? 1822, I think it's Whitlock. I'm pretty sure, it could be Cheyenne. Oh no, Cheyenne is the best Bard. Yeah, I think it's Cheyenne that's the best Bard. Just barely beaten out the blue-haired Whitlock. The red-haired Whitlock is also barely beaten out by the blue-haired Whitlock, and oh, that's fun. Silver Wolves could use a party leader, but the party leader will only really be used so long as the whole party is there, and unless I want to put Cheyenne as the 6th member, which I don't really want to do, because Zoe's going to have to move on to this party again. Killed a dragon. Total damage dealt was 73,399. Holy. Killed by Hunter. Oh yeah, because that's not actually what killed her. It was. I never gave anyone Rogue's business? Oh, there you go, Desmond. Take a little physical attack, dodge, crit, strength growth. Heaven knows you could use some strength growth. Dragon Knight, and you have 110. What do you have? Plus 10. That's from. Plus 20, strength growth. Oh, tiny. Alright, so, Desmond's gonna take that, and while Desmond is taking that, I will send Adrian off on a solo mission just to get some stats, and I need medium armor. Who's got my Curious of the Champion? There you are. Get over here, Whitlock. There we go. Good enough supplies for a lone adventurer. Main job of this mission is to get in and out. In and out. Just use Shadow Step. Or better yet, the mask. Use the mask. Oh, I should have probably given him the Mask of the Resistance. Whoopsies. To combo with his other mask so we could use both of them to get out of combat. Alright. Yeah, I see 2 events, one here and one up there. This is an in and out kind of deal, but I'm not gonna fight all these guys. How much damage do you do in a single multi-shot? I'm not gonna fight all these guys. Just run. There's no point in taking that fight. You already got what you needed. I don't need to get, have a party or anything like that. Main reason I'm doing this is to just get Adrian the little bit of the way there to his next level up. Try to pick the lock. Good job, Adrian. God, I never realized how high your stats were. Yeah, I suppose this is what happens when you make him into a monk. Alright, I think we're just gonna encounter this and then run. Escape failed, yeah, that makes sense. And they will try, but they won't reach. What do I got? Huh. Alright, find it kind of funny how they kind of have the skills shown. Silly little bug, but I can't go there because it's technically an enemy. Oh, that's retreating shot, not multi-shot. I would need 3 steps forward, and then I could hit both of these guys with a multi-shot that wouldn't kill. God damn it, Adrian! Gonna need to use hide. Wait, you don't have Shadow Step? Okay, good. Did not know he didn't have Shadow Step. Kind of expected this mission, or accepted this mission expecting to be able to Shadow Step away from encounters, but that's good to know. Good thing he has the Scoundrel Mask on, though. Yeah, he's got really good strength. Take a satisfying meal. Now what can you do? Nothing. If I had an extra camping point, then I could use the thing. Restore some bravery to himself, but alas. Alright, 20% more of the map. This map's about a 5x5 grid, so I just gotta go to 5 areas. 1, 2, 3. Ask her to play a song with our bard. The female bard and Adrian had a short exchange and agreed on a song they could both play. They both took out their lutes and started playing the 7 to None, a saga about 7 adventurers who managed to save a town from the demon Nithrax with their heroic sacrifices. Each verse is about how one of them accomplished a heroic deed and ends with how they died to protect their party. The complex composition with the melody didn't make it easy for Adrian to play it, and it was even harder to keep up with the female bard, who seemed to be much more experienced as a bard than him. But by sheer will, Adrian was able to keep up. In the last verse of the song, the leader and last survivor of the adventurer party fought in a duel with the demon Nithrax. The tempo of the song increased to underline the ferocity of their duel. Both Adrian and the female bard were able to play the fast exchange of notes flawlessly. The song ends with the climactic end of the battle, punctuated by a single deep note, representing the leader banishing himself and the demon to hell. After their performance, the rest of the party cheered for him. For them, this was the best performance they've ever had, and they were sure there would never be another one like this. The party wanted to give the female bard the supplies like they promised, but she refused, saying that being able to perform with a talent like Adrian was enough of a reward. She looked at Adrian and gave him a dazzling smile, making him turn red for a second. Hell yeah. Adrian just went out into the wilds. He went out to the wilds, played frickin' Through the Fire and Flames on a lute with some random person they found in the forest, and then came back as a level 20 bard. They also got veterans' knowledge of the craft somehow. I like to imagine that entire trip was, instead of like an actual adventure that actually happened, it was just Adrian going on like some acid trip. Alright, what kind of stat growth do we get? I can take, like, not getting that strength point in favor of everything else being perfect. God, the dex growth is nice. I do like the little bits of willpower growth we get. Alright, a lot of adventurers to level up. Learn new skills. Adrian, right, you need finale. Taking more initiative and dodge from medium armor training could be helpful. He's already got the support spells. Anything bow I could give him? I can give him poison mastery, actually. That could be good. Considering he's got multi-shot, but I think his primary function is just going to be spam the hell out of songs in the back lines, using, like, improved techniques, vocal training. Might be able to move him up so he can use personal song a little. Alright, I think we go from medium armor training, though. Misasa, Swordsmaster, you... Your main thing. I would like the extra dodge. How much dodge do you have? 44. Yeah, dodge tanks are a lot better on difficulties that aren't this. Oh, I probably should have taken Azure style basic techniques. Like Keyblade, Blade Rush, and Gale Blade Rush. Not to be confused with Keyblade. Keyblade, not to be confused with the Keyblade or the Keyblade. Kingdom Hearts, folks. Kingdom Hearts. There is legitimately the Keyblade, but there is also the Keyblade. You know, I gotta get back into playing Kingdom Hearts sometime. Like, I did play Kingdom Hearts 1 all the way to, like, completion. You know, I saw Kingdom Hearts and something darkness, and then he was like, no, Kingdom Hearts is light, and then he blew up, and then Mickey Mouse is on the other side of the door to darkness. Holding a frickin' Keyblade, because, okay. It was a very interesting game. I will give Kingdom Hearts that. But yeah, I started Kingdom Hearts 2, and I think I made it... I know I did a little bit of the rhythm game with, like, the Little Mermaid. I know I did a little bit of that, but I can't remember how far. I was, like, barely after that point. You could go Paladin. Nothing is stopping you from going Paladin. Tristan, the Arcane Knight. Give me some Arcane Knight stats. Nah, come on. Okay, it was better still. Darcia. Paula. Come on. Okay, good. You're definitely getting Arcane Knight this level up. Or not Arcane Knight, but, Knight. Regular one. The Typhoon Blades interest me a little, actually. I do want them to hit high levels so I can use them properly. And then the last three, Christine. But yeah, I will admit, off screen, like off camera, I have been playing on like a separate file, which is why the music, I had to like adjust that at the start of the stream. Because I was playing a single player off-stream file. I set, like, the difficulty to, like, normal mode just to kind of get a feel for how that was again, and, like, normal mode is so much easier, than hard mode, or very hard mode. Like, I kind of forgot. Like, I'll admit at, like, multiple points in this run, I've kind of forgot that I'm playing on hard mode, or very hard mode, I should say. And, like, going back, and it's like, oh, wait, this is how it's supposed to play out. Wow. Enemies aren't supposed to deal that much damage. Like, I can actually walk into a quest with, like, heavily wounded characters, and it's just like, I don't instantly die in one hit, and it's like, what? Could make him a monk, but I do think... Nah, you're going knight. The stat growth. There's 2 B's and, like, no D. But knight. Lorraine. I did want... No. Bishop, bishop, saint, bishop. 2 paladins, 2 bards. A bard, I guess a bishop wouldn't hurt. There's like mage, no mage. No mage, mage. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I guess it can make you into just a high mage, because it does matter and it gives you better stat growth. Yeah, you still get some decent wisdom. Any of these actually matter? Not right now. Safe hunting, Layla and Curtis to handle it. Minor quests. Just give them the extra 1,000 experience. Oh, I should probably have actually gone off and trained the trainables. Okay. Now. Burn the witch. I would do Snow White, but, I just really want this witch dead. Oh, wait, hang on. Desmond isn't here. That's right. Desmond is going to be away for 1 more day. So, well, Desmond is not here. Could get Chloe a level up, but I don't think I will. I think I'll send the Adamantine Wall just to... Yeah, they're the only party that's fully here, so I'll send them out to get some money. Old Fortress would be better for money, but that's not really a large job, and this place is full of riches. Oh, then again, we are getting more money from, like, this, clearing this quest. Yeah, because the place is full of traps. Alright, I suppose we can go to the old fortress with, the adamantine wall. God damn it, this Whitlock is the Whitlock that usually uses the gear! Alright, any other bard I can just quickly borrow the loot from? Alright, Whitlock, take this. Yeah. And then take that, and good enough. Right, all of this stuff is good enough. You have paladins, so you don't need to worry about... do these paladins have, anti-bleed stuff? I don't think they do. No. And I'm confident the other one doesn't. Yeah, I don't get the improved healing on these. Okay, so we're gonna take bandages. But I don't need to take... I also didn't get cure poison on these, didn't I? So we are taking the antidotes. Considering this is a mission to the forest, that I face both of those. Oh, okay, that's a lot. I thought to just bring some shovels and keys. Nah, that's a lot of inventory space to go throwing around. All of the items good, mostly. Why do you have that ring? Surely you could do better with like a knight's badge. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so this is double defender, double bard, double paladin. This is the crazy team that can actually go pretty... It is pretty good, honestly. Like, double bard is not something to underestimate. Alright, so this is a quest we are overleveled for, so we can just go right in for this. Just kind of let them come. I can kind of use the 10 there, because this is going to get a lot more than 10 on the other bard. Yeah, so I can sort of justify it, and then... take empowered stacks. Honestly, I think everyone can sort of get away with delaying here, and then... I'll battle cry if I need to. I really didn't need battle cry on the paladins. I really could have saved that skill point for something more important. Okay. Paladin's gonna move forward to smite evil, so I'll throw out a battle cry here. Yeah, and then... Wesley... Alright, Brooke, get rid of this thing. Or don't. Alright, you take a lot of holy damage, blocked and countered. It's nothing personnel, kid. Everyone take some SP. Alright, Ivy. Okay, Fletcher takes that guy out. Brooke. Wesley. Now, I want to get rid of the corpses so that the ghoul there can't eat anything, and also... Because we're fine too. Let's use 6 here. And then you go for Angelic Song, and then shoot that with your bow. Okay, and then... Alright, and then we use the shield push action to destroy that, and then the ghoul can't access a corpse, so it's gonna go for a hit, and lands through the high block twice. Thrice. Ooh, 4 times. Unfortunate. This is why we use double bard. Good job with the chain attack. Alright, Fletcher. Victory, although Fletcher's at like half health. It's not that much of a victory, but yeah. I've been, in like my downtime, I've been playing a other off-stream file, which... Someone get a Ruby Corpse Pilfer, nice. I don't really need to take this fight, but I'm gonna take it anyway so I can pilfer their corpses. Do I need to enchant Weapon Fire? Why not? Alright, I think we Battle Cry with the defenders. And I think we'll delay with the paladins. Alright, this is a lot of zombies, and we have no AoE on this team, but the good part of this team is we have a sheer wall. Also, I should have Holy Enchantment. Okay, Whitlock. Ivy can move up to the front lines, so do that. Alright, kill that, and then... Six, ooh, missed 95%. The classic tactics RPG maneuver. Bonk. Alright, got him. Got him. Got him. Okay, Bard time. Alright, other Bard time. Didn't want to move out of, like, the Bard's range with that last character. Can I hit you from here? I can. Alright. Fletcher... I was about to say it's all on you to kill this guy, but... I see how it is, Might Evil. God, we missed so many 95% chances on this stream. But anyway, yeah. Good hydration break. But yes. As I was saying before, I've been playing this game on a single player file, like off camera. Ruby, you can take this. Good job. And on that file, I have been... Ooh, mithril armor. I think everyone else has... No, we don't have full mithril armor. Alright, Fletcher, you got your butt handed to you pretty bad, so... Yeah, take the mithril armor. But yeah, I've been playing that game on, like, normal difficulty, first of all, and second of all, I've been doing it as a one adventurer playthrough, which is not as hard as you might think, considering, like, once again, adventurers in this game split the experience for among all of them that are on the quest, so if there's only one on the quest, well... take this. So if there's only one adventurer on the quest, then that adventurer gets so much experience. Currently, I'm also just trying to stack as many buffs onto the adventurer before I do anything more. Currently, they have about, I think the lowest stat growth is 110, and they're level 1 still. I gave them they have mana core, so they can continuously do mana core things. They can continuously use Shadow Step, and then they get enough mana to, like, Shadow Step again. And I've been using this to basically cheat every boss fight up to the point I'm at. But the point I'm at is the bandit, is like the rescuing Gideon. Or, not, is his name Gideon? I feel like it wasn't Gideon. The noble's son, you know, the Bandit King's subjugation force. Like, you're getting them out of enemy lines. I forget what they're called, but, like, yeah, you're getting them back. And the problem with that quest is, Gideon, or whatever, the noble must survive. And it's very annoying when I have to let the noble survive, considering my entire strategy revolves around slowly but surely whittling something's health down. That doesn't really work when there's a noble that I have to make sure doesn't die. So there are spikes there. I walked into the demoralizing scream. No. But yes, I've been faced with that rather tricky predicament on that other file that I'm not quite sure how to handle. Because I am trying to keep the character, which I believe their name is Ruby. I think that's the name that she ended up getting. I've been trying to, like, get her as many buffs as I can. She so far has every single, like, trained with such and such, blah blah blah. Like, trained by Falcon, enhanced mind, research assistant. She has all of that. Which again does make her the single most overpowered character ever. But now I'm in the tricky predicament of... Where's the flight? It's not you. You're the flyer? Wait, you're the flyer. Get over here. Nice, victory. But yeah, the main difficulty is trying to get the noble out of the bandit's little thing there. I tried it once, but it did not work. Oh, there he is. Kick his kneecaps in. Also, get as much gold as possible. Alright. A lot of things to do here. So much to do, so much to see. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Battle cry. You know, you ever get tired of just summoning zombies? Like, you could do so much more. Ah! I was not paying attention. This guy does true damage. Oh, that's gonna chunk his health. Blade of Light. Never mind. Second battle cry coming out. Yeah, okay, you're fine if I move here. Healing touch. Ancient soldier, there's a ghoul here. Oh, I threw someone who loves pain there. Ah. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Alright, this is what I get for off-screen playing characters who don't have to deal with, like, I wasn't playing an Iron Man file, so, like, you know, I was kind of willing to just get a little reckless there, but... Wow. That guy just folded like tissue paper. Yeah, like, full bravery, didn't death resist, and, like, instantly died from full health. Like, I shouldn't have counted the ghoul, but, like, wow, he just went down. Get out of here. Get out of here. Opportunity. Alright, everyone take enchant weapon fire. I really wish you can get Brooke over there with this, but oh well. Counter me. Pull back a little, and I suppose a little beyond the limit. And a little bit more just to second wind yourself. It gives you more bravery than you spend. Ow. Missed. Alright, everyone take some SP back and take some block and dodge. Let's hope I don't have a second paladin die this mission. Hey, oh come on, you even have Prime? Why would a bot have Prime? What? Did I just, like, was that just not, like, a cheap viewer's bot, and then I just, like, zoned out, weirdly enough, and just immediately assumed it was a cheap viewer's bot and then banned it? Let me pull up Twitch Stream Manager. I'm like 99% sure that was a Twitch, like, just a bot, but like... Activity feed? No. Users in chat. Huh. Well, I don't know how to Twitch chat mod, but I'm pretty sure that was a bot. Like, pretty sure that was a bot that I just banned instantly. I don't know why it had Prime. I don't know why you would give a subscription to a bot. I guess you wanted to get around some blocking? Or something? I don't know why you would... Is it like a legitimacy thing? You're a bot. I'm never trusting that either way. You know, that's not a good thing to say when the inevitable AI uprising happens. You know, they'll look at that and go like, you don't... You're very... very clankophobic. That's Gearsist. Seven here. Shield. Alright. Now Wesley, come on. Stun that stupid guy. Alright, he's stunned. One of the zombies is gonna get back up. When did that get a corpse over there? I do not remember making a corpse over there. Just a little bit more health on everyone. Ivy. If you could. There we go. He's dead. We had a paladin die. Oh my god, and it was the one with the mithril armor! Alright, I still want money. Maybe avoid encounters, but still. Ruby got, yeah, corpse pilfer. Just lockpick that. I didn't need to bring keys. These guys, they have a good lockpicker. There you go, Ruby. How much money do I got? 500, 2,000. I'll take it. It's not that much gold, but I'd rather not take fights while I'm a member down. God, that guy just died, like, instantly, though. Ruby and Wesley are friends. Desmond succeeded in Rogue's business. None of you were, like, friends or anything, were you? Right, he was here. Yeah, none of you were friends. That's good to know. throw Thomas on that. Triple Guardian. I suppose I could put Catherine on their team. Yeah, the adamantine wall could use an extra bit of damage. Damn, the one benefit of this team is that it didn't have a single member below level 12. Ah, I was hoping for 2 willpower. I was hoping for 2 willpower. Level 13 on Ivy. Brooke, what do you got? Level 13? Plus 2 willpower, I'll take it. I would rather strength, but... considering she's kind of low on strength, come on, you can do better than that. Alright, now train... Pico, Paula, Lorraine. Okay, now let's bring... Silver Wolves plus Blade. What is Blade's relationship to, like, the Silver Wolves? I don't think it's very good, yeah, because they failed a quest together. Of course, the quest they failed was, burning the witch. You don't need those while you have Blade with you. You don't actually need firebombs in general. I don't know why I'm bothering to bring those on a team like this. I can't get too many elixirs, but, like, elixirs can just be helpful to save time in a fight. Nothing major. I am always out of common herbs, I swear. Take another elixir. Alright. I think the main problem I had last time is I took things too quickly, so I'm gonna slow it down a little. Slow it down a little this time around. Does Desmond need more physical penetration? He's only got 40. Yeah, I guess his blade could use with a little bit of physical penetration. His armor really could use more damage reduction stacks. For now, I'll put some dark resistance on it. I'll replace those later. Healing potency and healing received. Just take more damage on this. Staff of Nature. Just for now. Take dodge on this. Yeah, a bunch of SP on that. Do I want more physical resistance or do I want dodge? I think I just want dodge. Now where's Blade's stuff? Oh wait, you have the robes of the... Why don't you have robes of the saint on? Literally only you can use this. Holy person. Whenever this unit gains revelation, add another 2 stacks on top of it. Okay, nice. But like, you are literally the only one capable of using this. Holy potency, holy resistance, and... physical resistance, I guess. Master staff... Healing potency, healing received. I am the Eggman. I got the master staff. I am the Eggman. Surely I can do better on those accessories. Not really, unless I want to give him, like, boots of mobility over his mana ring. Not a bad idea. Do I have an amulet of casting, actually? Okay, I have an amulet of casting. That's going on over his mana ring. Alright, so the main plan is go slowly, and whenever I can, blow things up with Alyssa. Backline, 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 backline. Yeah, just to get everyone in haste range, I guess I'll put Alyssa and Zachary up a little further forward. The maps are pretty big, though, so I won't have to worry about it too much. But yeah, I think the problem I had last time was I was too... I played it too quickly, right? I wanted to just kind of take, but, like, I should have played it a little slower. Sloth. Belphegor the Slothful. Alright, I kinda hope that I can lockpick the door this time. I just pop a battle cry, let them come. Yeah, I'll just pop a battle cry and let them come. Of course, nothing's stopping me from doing this. Alright, Adrian, you don't need to haste, because Chloe's got that, so... Yeah, I don't want a finale or anything like that. Alright, just haste and... Can't haste and meditate in the same turn as much as I want to. That's a next turn kind of deal. Kinda just give everyone fire. Guys are kind of free to go ham with bravery now that we have a guy who restores it. Could throw out a Mass Aegis. Take 5 stacks of Revelation. Some hobgoblins in the back. Yeah, Alyssa, just do a list of things. Alright, good job. That guy's down. Kinda just take it slow. There's no reason to play fast. Yeah, you recover bravery each turn now. Yeah, you've only got 3 range, so I'm just kind of safe to throw out a fireball there. I could Heartseeker there, but I think I want to just long shot. Throw out some stacks of Protected, and then... Could Personal Song... But who? Brum, brum. Brum, 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 brum. You die there. Yeah, you just die to this. Bonk. Alright, and these two are gonna hit him, so... Can I wipe you off the face of the planet? Yeah. What goes first? The burn or the poison? The poison! Order matters. Oh, he blocked that. He parried my attack? Yeah, get firebolted, idiot. Alright. We're gonna be playing it slow, steady, carefully. This is gluttony? Yeah, nailed it. Raffle. Who's an angry guy? Do I hate these things? Is there a reason to move anyone except... You don't have, like, Shadow Step or something. Okay, but you can't move, Shadow Step, and shoot in the same turn, so... And you got 3 tiles of range, right? You have 5. Okay, we're gonna do this, because it doesn't proc my thing. It doesn't ruin my, accuracy thing, and then we poison weapon, and then shoot there. And then applies... Dang it, not enough poison stacks! Alright, take protected. Chant weapon fire. Ow! Dude! Dude! Alright, you're just... Yeah, okay, you are dead to debuffs, and then... You're just dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, you're out of range. You're out of range. Blade will get a turn first. Hey, the gods are being useful. Increased magical attack bonus. Nice. Here's some poison cleansing. Alright, alright, alright. God damn it, can you stop? Politely die painfully. Yeah, I mean, I don't... Okay, what if I... Okay, everyone take some health. And take some SP. And, burn this guy to a crisp. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. You get a shot on Alyssa. Or you take it on Desmond. Well. I'm not complaining. And I missed the 95% chance. God damn it, don't do that in this quest. Don't go doing that. Alright, resisted. Didn't resist it that time, buddy. Alright, Zachary should pick up the kill. Remove their poison. Shadow Step. Oh, okay, scary. 12 damage. Bonk. Oh, God damn it, Desmond! God, 2 in a row, buddy. What did I do? Is this about the Zoe thing? Alright, and that, and bonk. Alright, thank you. Don't necessarily know what I was doing with that with Zachary, but the chain attack works. Alright. Azazel the Wrathful. This is greed, but I kinda wanna do... I kinda want that epic chest. I mean, it seems too good to pass up. Yeah, you're all warriors. Okay, there's no archers I gotta worry about, so, battle cry. Could poison and Heartseeker, but I think I'm just gonna delay. Everyone's bravery is fine, so... Could use some healing. Could have Blade do that instead, but I think I'll just have Adrian do it here. Yeah, everyone's at full health. Alright, I want you to haste. Enchant Weapon Fire. Now you might think, oh no, there's so many guys here, what are we gonna do? And I could just fireball them. I think I'm just gonna fireball them. I mean, if it works. If it works, like... Other thing I was gonna do is just kind of Holy Light / Radiant Blast. Does this remove Hidden? This remove Hidden. Because I wanted to Radiant Blast, but I'm like 1 tile out of reach for that. Good job, Blade. Poison. Bonk. Mark target. Bonk. Everyone should be good on bravery. I'll top everyone's bravery off here. And then... You know what, let's get a little risky with it. Dodge and block chance up. Could run over there and just, like, pop an Elemental Fury. But something tells me Elemental Fury over there is not gonna work. Ah, it's gonna work, but, like, it might be a little excessive. Why not? Elemental Fury. We've never seen the animation. Alright, so you die to poison, then die to burn. Good. Good job, Blade. And then... It grazed, but that doesn't matter. Poison Bomb. Poison resistance down. Interesting. Okay, quick slash, you miss, and get countered for that one, idiot. It's fine, Desmond. I swear, Desmond hates me today. God! Desmond! Oh, how many hits is he gonna miss? Swear to God. Alright, what are we doing here? 44, get a 5. Regeneration from the Ring of Regeneration. Could be nice on someone like Desmond, but I kind of like Desmond having a mix between offense and defense, and like the Ring of Regeneration would be nice, but I think I could rely on Adrian and Blade. This is Greed. That's Envy. This is Greed. Yeah, Lord Mammon the Greedy. Vampire Time. Nope, this is Lust. Lilith the Lustful. This is Vampire Time, and this is Envy, because they're trying to reach for the crown. Envy is the snake. I can Battle Cry. Because you're undead, you, like, do not get to resist this. Yeah, the vampire mages are just a problem. Fire, yeah, that's... Right, vampires and Jotun. Or Ice Fang, really, but... that's fine. This is why I bring along the, No, I beat you on initiative. The tried and true, nah, I'd win. You might have beaten me on initiative this round, but I got Battle Cry with me, so... What a rage. You know, maybe we should just all calm down. Counter me, I dare you. Nice. Any healing that needs to be done? Yeah, I guess a little on Zachary. What I'm really here for is empowered stacks. Fireball. Alright, you are dead. You need a little something extra. 52. Can I fireball? $78 on the poison there. I think I'm just gonna take a step to the right. Yep. Alright, and now I go here. Just do that to restore a little, but nah. We can do just a bit of chip damage. Regen! Forgot about regen. Oh, you're out of things. Right. breathe some fire. Alright, you can double song this turn. Alright, good. And a little fireball to soften you up for big fireball. Big fireball in the sky. Some vampire dust. Hells yeah. Envy, snake. Hello, Envy. Leviatha the Envious. Alright, and this is Pride. Alright, good job, Adrian. Now. Oh! Come on, you can do this. Natural 20 it. Okay. I should have brought a legendary key. Examine the desk. Oh, wait, I was supposed to... Okay. Yeah, but yeah, that's the solar run there. That I was playing on, just off screen. Off camera. It was Ruby's solar run with a character. Right, I did this just to read the words here. The adventurers stumbled upon a desk cluttered with scattered papers, notes, and maps. Upon closer inspection, it became evident that these documents were written by the witch herself. Examine the desk. Most of the papers lying around seem to be describing the operations of the cult as a whole, describing plans that were in the making or have already been completed. What caught their attention was the fact that many of their operations were associated with estimated numbers, and every time one of the operations seemed to be completed, another number got reduced by it. After looking through all the plans, they realized that the operation's goal was to reduce a certain number. For what reason, they did not know, but the lowest the number has gotten seems to indicate that the cult wouldn't need much longer to reduce it to 0. Continuing to go through the papers, the adventurers found 2 more things of note. A notebook and a group of paper, what seems to be the copy of a contract littered with notes. The adventurers stumbled upon a desk cluttered with scattered papers, notes, and maps. Upon closer inspection, it became evident... Oh, yeah. Arcane, examine the notebook, examine the contract. Alright, Alyssa, you rolled a 2, but it's plus 66, so... Alyssa delved into the contents of the notebook, discovering a wealth of knowledge concerning dark magic and its applications. The pages were densely filled with notes and instructions on how to enhance and perfect the magic taught by the demon lords. It was a fascinating read, and she learned new facets about magic that had previously eluded her. After meticulously reading through all the notes, Alyssa realized that with dedicated study, anyone could potentially master the dark magic that the cultists have been employing. Alyssa gains +1 intelligence. Examine the contract. Come on, Blade. There you go. Blade examined the contract and quickly realized that it documented a pact made with the demon lords. Although the text remained intentionally convoluted, after a more meticulous read, he realized that it had been carefully crafted to eliminate any legal loopholes for either party. Extensive notes and comments, presumably added by the witch, seemed designed to fortify the contract, ensuring that it left the demon lords with only the intended interpretation. And it didn't take long for Blade to grasp the essence of the deal. It was an exchange. It promised an astronomical quantity of souls in the demon lords in return for the rebirth of a single soul held in their possession, ambiguously referred to as the main contract holder. Intriguingly, an addendum restricted the demon lord's influence over the witch. Although laden with complex conditions, the addendum essentially prevented the demon lords from monitoring the witch's actions. A question began to gnaw at Blade's mind. Did the witch have secrets she withheld from her patrons, the demon lords? Loses BP. We lose BP, but for the sake of lore. Yes, this is the witch's personal room. Really wanted that legendary chest. Oh well. Now, Pride, Lucifer. Okay. Hearty meal. I think we take battle plan and... Frick, what do I take aside from battle plan? I don't think performance is very necessary, so I think one of the mages preparing spells. I'll prepare this for Elemental Fury. Have you seen the prices on Mechan's items lately? It's ludicrous, I know. At this rate, I feel like the Adventurer Guild will send us to raid a Dragon's Hoard one day just to afford those prices. They wouldn't, would they? I already sent you to raid a Dragon's Horn. Come on, guys. Of course I'm gonna do it again. It's not a serious question, is it? Oh, you know what? There you go. Oh, they didn't even fully heal your mana. Okay, you take that, 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 and I guess you can take that, it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's do this. As the adventurers and the guildmaster entered the room, they found themselves surrounded by a large group of all too familiar enemies. Goblins, Lefos, Jotuns, vampires, cultists, individuals from various races and regions had united under a common banner, devoted to serving the Demon Lords. Among this assembly of dark forces, their leader, the chosen of the Demon Lords, the Witch, stood prominently. I suppose it was inevitable that you would discover my sanctuary, Guildmaster, the Witch remarked with a hint of sardonic humor. I offered you a different path, an alternative to the conflict we now find ourselves embroiled in. You could have continued to lead your little guild, hunting monsters and brigands, and left us to our pursuits. Yet you chose differently. Instead, you followed orders which you do not understand yourself. Do you truly believe the gods have dispatched you to confront me solely to safeguard a few human souls? A brief silence hung in the room, thick with tension. I guess it doesn't matter. All that matters is that you have chosen to oppose us, the witch declared as an aura of darkness enveloped her, and malevolent crimson light emanated from the eye sockets of her bone mask. Let us bring this conflict to a close, Guildmaster. You and your adventurer guild shall never stand in my way again. Alright, let's do this. Nope. This place will become your grave, adventurers! Ooh, okay, the frame rate. Alright, yeah, Haunting Images, that's gonna apply Terrified. Summon Demonic Minion, that's a minor aspect of Lucifer, I don't really care about it. Haste. Oh, I thought it was gonna cast Slow on us. Bonk. Alright, anyone need anything in particular? I guess I'll put these on cooldown now, and oh, that removes Terrified? Okay, yeah, I did kind of need to use that, but I'll use that now, just kind of removing it off of cooldown. One thing I'm planning to do on this quest is kind of just a slow and steady approach. I think I will quickly move a little fast just to harden fast Elemental Fury, because I have prepared spells for that one. I think Alyssa's main goal is going to just be spam the hell out of Elemental Fury and obliterate. As for Blade's main goal, this has a cooldown. Keep everyone alive. Oh, damn. Yeah, my computer cannot handle this. You gonna do something funny? Okay, no. Actually, I'm gonna move here, and I'm going to Dragon's Breath. Yeah, with the power of a bard on this team, I can kind of take things slow. No reason to use any more than 2 songs around. But yeah, with the power of a bard, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, don't go up there. Again, no reason to go fast. In fact, now all the Lefos run out of hidden, which is useful. I will go up here, just for that. Alright, and now we go for 6 and 7. Move Adrian over here. Now what I want to do is get Alyssa in range of another haste. Okay, I can't actually get Alyssa in range of another haste. Can I kill you? Not really. Mass Magic Shield? Encounter. What gives you that? Oh, Cloak of the Archmage. It's a pretty good one. Take Revelation Stacks, Blade. I forgot you can do that. You really should get to max Revelation. Yeah, 0 damage. Dragon Scales. But yeah, I don't want to rely too much on anything fancy. Just kind of move slowly, move quickly, move effectively. Ah yes, move slowly and move quickly. That is not at all a contradiction. Alright, you're gonna die to that poison. Now, make sure everyone's got some SP going. Do I let Desmond out of the haste? No, right? Yeah, this is sort of exactly what I mean by move slowly, so I am gonna just quickly pop like 3 of these. It does use like half my BP because it's a stupid fight to remember, but really hope haste doesn't have anything weird. Gods are with us in this battle. Yep, they are. In fact, they're so with us that you're at max Revelation stacks. Recover 4 BP every turn. Amount is not affected by bravery. Alright. Just go here real quick. Yeah, I think we can just safely... Alright, everyone haste. Okay, so the main focus is going to be sending Alyssa up to blow up some of these guys. Not sure which ones yet. I think I'll send Alyssa to blow up the bandits, or... The Jotuns are pretty annoying, actually. So I think I'll send everyone else to blow up the bandits. And then Alyssa blows up the actually annoying ones. Minor aspect of Lucifer, that's fine. Super easy, barely an inconvenience when I'm not missing. Okay, Adrian, just kind of move up. 6 and 7. Everyone take fire enchantment. Kinda need that guy gone. Really wish I could just mass Aegis everything. Alright, give Desmond just a little bit more physical resistance, and I think I just send him on his merry way to confront the bandits. Or... new plan, Desmond confronts the Jotun. Flaming entrance. Am gonna move back a little bit from the vampires. It doesn't matter, I moved too close to the vampires anyway. Good job, Zachary. Alright, generally I want to keep everyone safe. How much burning damage? 16. You have 17 health. Whatever, you can take one hit. Holy. Desmond, take that. Okay, good. Vampires are active, cultists are active. Is the witch active? The witch is active. Okay, so are the bandits. Okay, so Alyssa is not safe right now. Okay, I want the guy next to us gone. Just kind of hoping for a little bit more poison. Oh, you know, I could do that, but, like, actually... Okay, yeah. Go for some damage over time. I'm fine with you triggering a counter. Yeah, I'm fine with you blowing all your counters if it means this guy is gone. Okay, you're going to do this. Probably should have moved. Bonk. Bonk. You're going to go... Oh, wow, you moved right... Ancestors Protection. I was gonna say they moved right into the perfect spot. Okay. Alyssa is looking like she's in a bit of trouble, so Blade, I need you to make sure she doesn't stay in trouble for much longer. First of all, a little bit of Aegis. She's got a lot of barrier. I moved Blade into the range of that vampire. Whoopsies. Guys died damage over time. Haunting images. That's fine. Alright. You won't die to that. Okay. A little bit of muscle charge. Could I obliterating strike? It's not that much more effective. Ah, damn, I thought I would kill. Oh, do you have multi-shot? You do have multi-shot. Nice. Could go for one just to get rid of Terrified on the people that have it. What? Oh, Demonic Whispers, right, yeah. Darkness, okay. Oh, I thought it was an AoE spell. Yeah, Chloe, take a little bit of a step back. You're mostly a... mostly a support mage. Alright. Hopefully Alyssa stays. Alright. Okay. Shoot. Elemental Fury damages you too, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Can't Fireball without getting countered. Could Earth Spike... Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Earth Spike the... Run... Fuck! I need you shocked. I gotta rely on Alyssa. Please don't die. Oh, thank God. No, wait, the life falls! It's blindness. Okay. Do I have the thing that removes... I don't have the thing that removes Shaken. Dang it. Okay, She's alive, she's alive, she's alive. Okay, I can have Desmond run over there. I need these guys taken care of. Right up here. Yeah, I need these guys gone. Alright, you're dead. Oh, as much as I really want to send Desmond up there, I do need someone to stall these guys. That guy needs to die. Sorry to do this. Okay, it missed. Crap, range issues. Oh, that blind was terrible. Okay, wait, you're gonna counter? Okay, but now you die to... Okay, you die to your burn. Or your poison. Come on, Swift Sorceress. Okay, wait. Crap, I need to throw both of these guys. Could yeet Alyssa out. Look, I know you're not going to appreciate that one, but... I still have to deal with these two. Alright, Adrian, come on. There's something you can do, right? Chloe is low on health, but I really hope she doesn't die to the witch. If the witch can hit her. Alright, this is my best hope. The Elder goes for him. Warrior... Okay, we're fine. Alyssa is out of the jam she was in. Okay, and now Blade is in an entirely new one. Chloe is still alive. Oh god, Chloe is also in one. God, what the hell do I do here? Spin attack. Oh, I really wish I, instead just... Okay. Zachary, can you body switch? No, you can't body switch. God damn it, why do I never get body switch on anyone? Okay, I need to get the person with attack of opportunity off of, Chloe. Actually, I should be using light arrows. Purely for the reason of poison. Okay, you're dead to poison, but you're gonna die to poison too late. Okay, you have quick hands, so elixir on yourself. What are the odds I can freeze them? Oh, they have 1,000 hit points! What are the bloody odds? This works. They're immune! Ah! Okay. I can't move Chloe here. Earth armor? Not enough EP. Okay, magical barrier. Oh, I should have used my Archmage cloak. Okay. Everyone could use some healing. Personal song. I can personal song... Blade could get a personal song. Okay, so you're just dead to poison. But it's not gonna be at the right time. Okay, do that. Go hide. Blade is probably dead here, I fully admit that. Okay. Yep. I fully expected that one. It do be how it be. Why's your range so bad? What? Oh, it's your movement. 3 movement. Oh no, it's just your movement. Wow, okay. I don't want to go here. Alright, how much damage can you do in a single hit? Not enough, because of this shaken. Barely. Okay. Right, so... Dragon's Breath. Would have liked that to go better, but... it went fine. Okay, so you're gonna die... I think I just apply as much damage over time to the witch as I can? Oh, you also have frickin' attack of opportunity. When is this gonna end? When I chain lightning you. Thank you, Alyssa. Okay. Right. I could fireball up there. Or stand my ground and rely on barrier as I try and just apply more damage over time to the witch. Yeah, these are the last enemies on the map. This one's about to die. I could go after the vampires. But the problem with this is that they're just a little too bulky to get rid of quickly. Oh well, I've got to start. Shouldn't have moved Zoe there, should have moved him further back. Alright, Adrian, go down here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, Alright, that's shaken on Adrian. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Okay, you can't... Okay, she's fine. Hey, remember that thing I said earlier where I wouldn't need the things because I had the guy? I look silly now. Haunting images. God! Oh, not haste. Okay, I need you gone. Could go for Draconic Fury? Honestly, I need a Hail Mary. Alright, what can I do here? 20%, 50 there. Right, that stuff doesn't account for that other stuff. Okay, you... dead, but I don't got enough. Okay, I don't got quite enough in the tank to grasp it, but... Yes! Okay, they're dead. So that's that solved. Very least just a little bit more damage before moving away. Chain lightning, it's fine. Everyone's stacks are protected. Dark Bolt coming out here. Okay. Yes. Trigger the counter. As much damage on the vampire as possible. Okay, the male vampire is about to die. Please don't do anything. Okay, good. You have so little AP. Oh, shocked. Okay, Please die. Okay, it's just a witch left now. She has True Sight! That's another adventurer getting shaken, Throwing some barriers. Okay, the barrier protected her fully, or him. Here we go. Throw that out. Okay, throw that out, throw this out. You die. The rest of the demonic shrines. I can leave the demonic shrines alone. I can handle that. Desmond, get on her. Which range do you have on that? 3? Okay. Darkness, Soul Stealer. Every time the unit triggers poison, bleeding, or burning damage, reduces stacks by half. Yeah, fast metabolism, that's the debuff resistance. When character reaches 0 hit points, restore all hit points, gain an additional action per round, and gain new skills. This is phase 1. Okay. Yep. Yep. That's, yep. Haste. God. Ah. Right. I just want to hit you really hard. Alright, Chloe, I'm gonna need you to just run up and get those. Alright, Zachary, go over here. You can still do this, but it just keeps you out of range of Soul Stealer. And I want you to stay out of range of Soul Stealer. Alright. Keep the poison coming. Everyone take a little bravery. Everyone take a little bit of empowered. Yeah, bravery can't go above this point, so... Spends on Melissa, you're at max. Okay, you take damage over time, and the stacks are reduced by half. Some counters go out. Alright, Desmond, obliterating strike. Good. I was kind of worried that would miss, given Desmond's track record today. Okay. Chloe, I really need you getting those. Alright, that one gone. That one's gone. Okay, how much damage is she taking over time? I think Desmond will be able to get her next round. Okay, what needs being done? I think we need SP today. And then we need protected. I could take her out now. That would give her an extra 2 rounds. Screw it, let's go. No, 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 no! I have dedicated... Okay. Okay, the witch. Back to full health. Alright, spear attack. She's now a mix between things. Attack of opportunity, close combat training. She has a lot of counters. Martial surprise increases accuracy, crit, dodge, physical attack, movement, physical penetration. Indomitable. Hellseeker's ultimate. Up to 6 times a random target will be selected in... Oh, that's a lot of damage. Ultimate Soul Stealer. Slice through. Counter defense. Good. Attack of opportunity coming in clutch. Counter me. Come on. If she is dead, we can get the resurrection potion. We can bring Zoe back. This isn't just a fight for our lives. It's not just fight for the future. Humanity. It is a fight for our friend. So please. Go, Alyssa. Come on. If this lands, she dies. Yes! Yes! Oh. I am so sorry, Blade. But yes! Yes! Oh, that one quest took us so long. Oh, but it's done. Whew. Holy. Rest in peace, Blade. You were like level 13 in this quest. You were not long for this world, but your sacrifice will be remembered. The Witch's Staff. Plus 10 accuracy, plus 15 magical attack, plus 15 magical penetration, plus 12 physical attack, plus 25 physical penetration. Can use Magic Missile, Spear Attack, Martial Surprise, increased physical attack bonus by 20% of intelligence, Close Combat Training 2, and Attack of Opportunity. For if you want to make your mage into an actual physical fighter. Oh. It was over. The witch knelt before the adventurers and the guildmaster. Her fate completely in their hands. Despite her defeat, her gaze met theirs, unyielding, refusing to beg or seek mercy. The guildmaster understood what has to be done and asked one of the adventurers to do the deed. A blade was drawn, and as the adventurer was about to strike the witch, a booming voice stopped them. "Do not harm her!" The guildmaster turned to see that the divine messenger and her bodyguard had arrived. Relief washed over the guildmaster briefly, knowing the divine messenger was safe. However, that relief was swiftly replaced by unease, when they realized that there was something off about the divine messenger. Her eyes shimmered with an ethereal light, and her voice carried an otherworldly resonance. It didn't take long until they understood the situation. The gods had taken her over. The divine messenger moved past the adventurers, who stood frozen in awe and confusion, unsure how to comport themselves before the embodiment of divinity. But the possessed divine messenger paid them no heed, focusing her attention on the witch, who returned her gaze with a fierce, unyielding hatred. "Where is the Emperor's body?" The divine voice resonated in an otherworldly tone, directed at the witch. She didn't answer. The divine messenger raised her hand, casting a blinding light upon the witch, who writhed in agony as if submerged in scalding water. Once the torment ceased, the question was repeated, and yet again, the witch remained silent. The process was repeated time and time again, and each time the witch's cries pierced the chamber. The adventurers watched in horror as a person was being subjected to torture before their eyes. Finally, the guildmaster stepped in and held the divine messenger back. "That's enough," the guildmaster said with slight unease. "She's already unconscious." The witch lay sprawled on the ground, seemingly lifeless except for the subtle rise and fall of her chest, indicating that she still drew breath. The divine messenger's gaze turned toward the guildmaster. The divine presence lacked any trace of empathy, and for an instant, the guildmaster felt an instinctual fear, their hand moving toward their weapon. However, the divine messenger relented. Bring her back to the guild. There's no room. There is a dungeon in your fortress where we can continue the questioning when she regains consciousness," the divine voice commanded, leaving no room for negotiation. "All right," the guildmaster responded, still one hand on their weapon. "But first, allow the divine messenger to regain control of her body. We will take it from here." The request hung heavily in the air, leaving all present uncertain as to whether the divine entity would abide. However, the glowing eyes of the divine messenger finally dimmed, and she sank to her knees. The divine messenger gasped for air as if she has been drowning. Her whole body trembled as she clutched her arms as if she feared being separated from her body once more. Then something unexpected happened. The divine messenger started to cry. Tears streamed down her cheeks as she wept. Her sobbing was the only sound that echoed the chamber. Oh, half of our party is shaken. Blade is just dead. Okay, at least everyone got a level up. God, I thought we almost lost Alyssa, almost lost Chloe, did lose Blade. Honestly, Zachary was such a massive help in all of that. Oh. Do you want to talk about what has happened?
It might be better if you just leave her alone for now. It has been a difficult day for her. Guildmaster, thank you for stopping her back then. I have misjudged you. And for that, I apologize.
Well, that was unexpected. Lapis, you're back! How did it go? What happened? Who is that person the adventurers are carrying? It's the witch. Things have gotten messy, and there's a lot of questions we need answered. But for now, we need to put her in the dungeon first. We have a dungeon? Apparently, we do. Hi, Magica. Hello, Guildmaster. Oh, hi, Magica. What can I do for you? I wanted to return this to you. I've completed my examination of its contents. A notebook? What is this? This is a notebook that was acquired by the adventurers during their expedition to the Witch's Sanctuary. What? Why wasn't I informed of this before? My apologies, Guildmaster. It so happened that the adventurers placed it in my custody by chance. My initial intent was to bring it to your attention promptly, but I was drawn into its contents. It was captivating, Guildmaster. Our knowledge of dark magic has been quite limited, as few dare to delve into such a subject. This is the first written record I've come across that not only provides us with a basic understanding of this form of magic, but also serves as a detailed manual on its usage. Wait, hang on, why didn't I know about this? I was there on the quest! Did I just leave the adventurers while they were... Like, I just stand guard outside the witch's room? Like... That seems incredibly irresponsible. Wait, does this mean our adventurers could learn dark magic? It's entirely possible. However, the theories outlined in the notebook are rather intricate, and the absence of a demonic patron will likely complicate the learning process. Only an exceptionally gifted individual would probably be able to grasp this magic. However, if you happen to find such a talent, simply bring them to me and I'll take it from there. That's good to know, Magicka, although I'm slightly hesitant about the fact it's dark magic. Guildmaster, please remember that knowledge itself is inherently neutral, devoid of any morality. It is the character and intent of the wielder that ultimately dictate its implications and consequences. I guess you're right, Magicka. Naturally, Guildmaster. Witch. We need to talk, Lapis. Do we? Get serious. What are we going to do about the witch? It has been days since we locked her up. I mean, it has been days. Why are we still keeping her here? I don't know. And the only person who could answer the question has locked herself up in her room and hasn't come out. So what now? I was actually planning on visiting the witch. Still a lot we don't know about. Maybe she'll have the answers. For example, why are the gods searching for a body? Wasn't this whole conflict about the safeguarding of human souls? I don't believe it's the whole truth. Why can't things ever be straightforward? I'm actually going to see her right now. I'll come too. Suit yourself. Still can't believe we have one of these. This used to be a military fortress, so I don't think it's out of place. I'm just more surprised that you never discovered these before. This fortress has more space than we actually use. There was just never a need to explore any more of it. We're here. Hello, Miss Witch. Or do you have a name you'd prefer? Witch it is, I guess. Now, I have some questions for you, and I'd appreciate it if you'd answer them. Who is this emperor the gods are looking for? Why is it so important for them to find his body? Silent treatment, huh? You better talk, or I'll hurt you until I do. Till you do. Wait a second! You'll do nothing of that sort! The Adventurer Guild is not a place where we do anything like that. Friend would never allow that. Thanks for ruining it, Viola. I was obviously bluffing. As if that would have worked. Well, sorry, but as an ex-adventurer, threatening people with violence is the best I can do in terms of negotiations. Interrogations. Potato, potato. What else do I have? Begging? Hey, witch, if you don't talk, you'll see somebody at my age cry like a little baby. Do you really want to see that? I'd actually love to see that. Oh, just be quiet, or I'll tell everyone in the guild how your first date with Fran ended. Spoiler alert, it was unbelievably embarrassing. How do you know the bat? Wait, did you spy on us? Oops, that backfired quickly. I will f***ing kill you! Wei, can't you find it in your infinitely small heart? Ah! Is this all just a joke to you? She's talking. You really have no idea what's going on. Apparently we don't, so why don't you tell us? Maybe I'd even be on your side if I knew what was going on. Although I highly doubt it, considering your side is kidnapping and sacrificing humans. There is a reason for that. No kidding! And here I was thinking you were doing it for shits and giggles. What's the reason? What could possibly justify what you're doing? Silence again, huh? Fine, had enough for today anyway. We'll continue the conversation another day. I'll be sleeping soundly tonight knowing people won't get sacrificed. Me being here makes no difference. Even without me, my comrades will continue to work for his... For his what? Let's go, Fiola. This was just a waste of time. Not entirely. First, we know capturing the witch didn't stop the cult. Second, both the witch and the gods are hiding something from us. I wonder if it's the same secret. If it is, then it's strange how both sides are trying to hide it. One would assume that one side would benefit from revealing it. Well, no point in thinking about it with so few clues. We can only hope the next time that next time she'll talk more. Alright, I'm heading out, Viola. Wait, I'm still not done with you regarding the spying. Sorry, can't hear you. I'm too far away already. Come back here! Party exercise. The adamantine wall has been doing group training. Whitlock and Lyanne have become best friends. Safe hunting is finished. A young dragon now. Do we have... Yeah, good enough. Wait, mining for gems? Minecraft! Oh yeah, I forget about this event. You get 9,435 to 12,765 gold's worth of these items. It's pretty useful. Yeah, Adrian is, Adrian's fine. It's just a crybaby. Dark Studies. This is an Alyssa thing. She almost got that on intelligence alone. Oh, this is... Bop. Plus 10 intelligence growth. Oh yeah, because Alyssa needed that more. Alyssa needs more intelligence growth. I mean, that's clearly what she needs. Alright, dangerous hunt. I can probably send members of the adamantine wall out. Now... Time for meditation. Who could use the wisdom and willpower growth? Layla? Wouldn't make a bad saint, Layla. Then again, I could throw this onto somebody else. Magical attack, SP, bravery. Could give it to Chloe. Offset her, her drunkard behavior after Zoe's death. I'll give it to Layla. It's smart to give it to Layla. Team building exercise. We can leave that off for now. Alright, I'll level everyone up but Alyssa, because Alyssa has other things to do. Oh! God, that witch fight was tough. I want more strength. I was hoping... Zachary... But yeah, Alyssa's about to get a little bit of intelligence growth, so I might as well hold off on it. +2? No. Reroll that one. Ah, damn. I could pay him a bonus. Or I could just give you all a drink. Hang on, let me buy you all a drink. Yes, yes, yes! I forget Chloe. Oh, come on, it doesn't give extra if they're drunken? Okay. It just gives you funny dialogue. To be fair, funny dialogue is more than enough. Come on, you can do way better than that level up. Or slightly better, I guess. Chloe... Kinda want that willpower level, but it's a rare dex level, and like, I'm not getting anything more in these. Alright, Malcolm. Alright, and pretty good level up. Tristan, level 10. Give me some strength, give me some intelligence. Good job. Darcia, give me some strength. When I said some strength, I meant, like, more than one. Ugh. Nina. Come on, intelligence. Oh, come on, that's the worst you possibly could have rolled. Alright, that's pretty good. Thomas. Ooh. Catherine. Nice. And now we'll save that level up on Alyssa. Nolan. You're like, what, level 6? Wow. Such a low level. Yeah, I guess we can take Pathfinder. Really ought to start giving more characters Pathfinder. Yeah, that removes Shaken, and he just was not high enough level for that. He wasn't even high enough level for Protective Light. Okay, as much as I like Pathfinder, shield training is kind of useful. More counters and resist mastery. Battle cry. Shield weaponry. Arcane Knight. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do with an Arcane Knight. I could give him... Oh, I'm gonna give him Greatsword techniques. He used to be a mage. And I gave him those mage skills. Ah! Take Battle Cry. Extend the area of effect of all divine skills that target multiple allies to map wide. Only affect skills that solely target allies. So I could get like map wide Mass Aegis and Mass Divine Winds, or I could take. Oh, well, Unexpected Talent is actually really good there, and then take Mass Heal. Battle Cry, Shield Weaponry, Lorraine. Thomas. Emergency Escape, and then I think Backstab. Of course, I can improve titles, but it's so expensive to go improving titles. Especially considering I still need to work on proposals. Training course 5, so 3 extra levels, so I think that's everyone to level 15? Yeah, everyone can hit level 15 if I get that. That's a little expensive. Parties can learn 2 additional teamwork skills. McCann will start selling epic alchemical ingredients. McCann will start bringing more items to sell. I think the permanent mood buff is kinda needed. Widely known. Reach glorious reputation. That's our current business. Oh wait, Malcolm. Oh, can become a guardian. I think I was planning on paladin for you, but well, it's better than what you currently got. And double guardian is not the worst. Any parties that can go... Not really. Yeah, we can kind of put it off a day. Oh, we have enough gold for the end of the week, so... Hello, Guildmaster. Oh, hello, Luana. I need your help. My help? What's the matter? It's about Rogue. She's acting weird. I have no idea how to respond to that. It's different than usual. I can tell. She's planning to leave. Leave? But why? I don't know, but she acted like this the last time she... just vanished. Have you tried talking to her? It's no use. She pretends that there's nothing wrong. Guildmaster, I want you to keep an eye on her, and hoped you could do so, too. I don't want her to disappear. I want to keep an eye on her, and I hoped you could do so too. I'll keep an eye out and ask a few adventurers to do so. I would also prefer if she doesn't just leave without an explanation. Thank you, Guildmaster. So that... From the Shadows here is how we unlock the Reaper subclass. And also the Executioner's Mask, which, holy! Zoe's gonna love that. Flower of Eternity, Flower of Eternity. Give me the Flower of Eternity, you fucking cowards! I don't ask for much, just unlimited power. Is that so much? Oh, well. Perfect sparring partner, Slade and Darcia are... Ooh, Cheyenne and Wesley are rivals! Cheyenne and... Wesley... Yeah, wow, there's a rivalry going on. Ooh, spicy drama. I can't train you into a witch. Okay, well, we'll train her into a witch anyway. And then just sell some stuff to get some money. Bonk. 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 Ah, bonk, bonk. There we go. Alright, let's go over what the witch can do, though. The witch has Meditate, like a high mage, Dark Bolt as a unique skill, so they always have access to a little bit of dark magic, and Minor Curses, a collection of minor curses. Curse of Exposure. Exposed for 3 turns. Hit chance against this target is increased by 30%. Target cannot become hidden. Ongoing hidden effects are unaffected. Curse of Vulnerability. 3 stacks of Vulnerable. And Curse of Weakness. Weakened for 3 turns. Not too helpful, but hey, it is minor curses. They get High Mage training, Arcane training, the usual Adventure training, and also the Witch training. Dark Magic 1 includes Black Hole, a massive AoE spell that does very light dark damage, but also vulnerable for 3 turns. And it pulls the target, it pulls towards the target position. So basically every enemy in a 7x7 area is pulled to the center point. Useful for grouping things up and then immediately casting Fireball afterwards. Hellseekers, up to 3 times a random target will be selected in the area for the following effect. 50 to 90% magical attack bonus as dark damage. This does a crap load of damage. It's basically a 150 to 270 damage attack, with the only caveat is you can't use it if there are multiple enemies next to them. Then it's just going to be a little inconsistent and spread the damage out. Can be helpful though if like all 3 of them would die in 1 hit. Soul Stealer. God, I hate this move. Does a bunch of magic damage as dark damage and heals the caster for 50% of the damage caused and weakened. We are very intimately familiar with that. Curse Mastery reduces the cooldown of minor curses by 2. Dark Magic 2. Darkness, Curse of Pain, and Slow. Darkness applies blind. Curse of Pain. Curse of Pain until next turn. All damage to the caster will be transferred to this character. Careful, the duration will be reduced on this unit's turn and not on the caster's turn. Keep that in mind. But yes, all damage to the caster is transferred to whoever has Curse of Pain on them. Slow, which is the slow effect. Anti-haste. Take that. Take that, enemies that use haste. Dark Magic Study. Increases dark potency by 30%, but reduces bravery by 10. And lastly, the Withering. Gain an aura with the following effect for 3 turns. All enemies in a 3-tile radius gain Withering. Reduces damage dealt by 20%, increases damage received by 20%. At the start of the turn, deal 30% of the caster's magical attack bonus as dark damage to the character. Fun! Of course, Alyssa is becoming a witch because, well, you can never go wrong with a little bit more intelligence. You know, just a little bit more. There we go. Oh, vampiric side effects, god damn it. I didn't think that would actually trigger. Hello, Guildmaster! Oh, hey Mecha. Wait, this is the Flower of Eternity! We can get Zoe back! Is there something you need? No, I just wanted to introduce you to somebody. This here's my buddy, Hoppy. What? That's a Lefos! Now, Guildmaster, don't be rude. His name is Hoppy. His tribe is actually not hostile to humans, and Hoppy himself is quite fond of human culture. He's pretty amazing. He even taught himself the human language. Hoppy, say hello to the Guildmaster. Hello, Ms. Hoppy not want to be racist, but Hoppy can not tell if that is Miss or Mister. It's not you, Hoppy, trust me. Could you explain to me why you brought him here? I was just doing a favor for Emily. I told her about this tribe that has been living in these lands for centuries, and that I quite often trade with them on my way here. She was so interested that she asked me to bring one of them over to talk with them. Emily! How great! This is the first time I'm actually meeting a Lefos. Hoppy also excited to meet human. Hoppy not get many chances. I have so many questions. Hoppy too. Alright, then ask me your question first. Can Hoppy touch your skin? Hoppy wants to know how it feels without hair. Only if I can touch your ears. Hoppy agrees! So fluffy! So smooth! They were touching each other and giggling like little kids. It's not... okay. Emily, would you explain to me why you asked Mechan to bring a Lefos here? Oh, come on, Guildmaster. Don't tell me you're not excited to see him here, too. I might be more excited if I don't remember every time I see him how often I nearly died of poison in the past. Hoppy will not hurt human. Hoppy's tribe not hostile to humans. Elder only does not want human near our land. Yeah, that totally does not sound hostile. Wait. Was Mechan able to trade with them? Just stop questioning it. Emily, care to answer my question, young lady? Alright. Mechan told me how Hoppy's tribe has been living in this area for centuries, so I thought that they might know something about the Flower of Eternity. That's why I asked him if he could let me meet one of them. What a reckless idea, but fine. Hoppy, do you know anything about the Flower of Eternity? Hoppy does not know about a Flower of Eternity. Oh. I'm sorry, Emily. But Elder knows. Really? Yes, Hoppy remember when youngling how Elder once said tribe was saved by Flower of Eternity when plague spread. Guildmaster, did you hear that? Finally a solid lead to the Flower of Eternity. We just have to ask their Elder where to find it. How much does your Elder dislike humans? Hoppy feel like human would not like answer. Of course. But Hoppy think Hoppy can convince Elder to talk peacefully with human. Please, Guildmaster, can we go? Please. Alright, but not without some adventurers. I'll be coming too. Yes! Woo, I'm so close. So, why are you helping? What's in it for you? Hoppy like humans. McCann often bring human wares to tribes. Hoppy think that human who able to create wonderful items like those cannot be bad. Hoppy hope by helping humans also see Hoppy not bad. Then maybe Hoppy's people and humans one day like each other. Now I just feel horrible about myself. Hoppy is sweet and innocent. Ah, it was Chloe. Something strange and horrifying occurred today. Desmond suddenly attacked Chloe, attempting to drink his blood. Chloe. Is that not the... That is the woman's outfit. I didn't know trans was in this game. I thought that might just be a typo, but I didn't think there was transgender characters. Okay. Attempting to drink his blood. Other adventurers witnessed the incident and intervened. It took several adventurers to subdue Desmond. Chloe sustained severe injuries and had to be rushed to the temple for treatment. Eventually, Desmond regained his senses and informed everyone that he had no recollection of the event. It doesn't seem like Desmond is making excuses, but Chloe's otherwise will be challenging. Convincing Chloe otherwise would be challenging. Yeah. Oh wow, you're not besties? You know what? I think that's probably why. Soon. From the outside, it seems like not much has changed between these two friends, but in reality, there was a small difference to how they interacted with each other compared to the past. They were still friendly with each other, but their interactions lost the closeness they used to have. Desmond and Chloe have become friends. It's a new week. Minor quests done, a time of meditation. Alyssa gains a level up. Fortunately, no skill points, but that's why I have the... Thank you. 61 intelligence with a... There was a mix between a laugh and a cough. Or like a whoa-ho and a cough. Yeah, that's why it was so weird. Holy... 110? How much did Zoe have? I mean, Zoe mostly relied on crit damage, but, like, still... Yeah, 33. Zoe mostly relied on crit and, like, sneak attack damage, but holy... Okay. Now. Oh, wait, the bodyguard's here. Hi, bodyguard.
Guildmaster?
Divine Messenger. Where is the Divine Messenger?
She decided to stay inside her room for a while.
I see. Being possessed by the gods really got to her, hasn't it?
She wasn't always aware that our role as the Divine Messenger left her little freedom. However, to know that she might not even be the master of her own body, I fear the gods are taking too much of her. Anything else?
Bodyguard. Question might be a little late, but what's your name?
It's Tedric, Guildmaster.
Have you been with the Divine Messenger for long?
I've been asked to protect her ever since she has become the Divine Messenger as a child. I always pitied her. A child should be in company of other kids at their age, not with a bodyguard. Anything else? Witch. Unfortunately, I don't know the purpose of the capture of the witch either. There is little the Divine Messenger is allowed to relay to me, and in this case, I don't think even she knew that things would turn out this way.
I was afraid of that, but well, no harm in asking.
Anything else?
That's all.
Take care, Guildmaster.
I actually didn't know the bodyguard's name. I did not know his name was Tedric. How can I help, Guildmaster? Witch? I wonder for what reasons the god had us imprison the witch. Usually they're not that involved. Do you have any inkling why? I'm not the Divine Messenger, so I would be even less qualified to make a guess on their intentions, but I can only imagine something big is happening. I don't like the sound of that. How else can I help? That's all. May Ganon bless you, Guildmaster. Hello, Guildmaster. You wanted to talk to me? The witch. I don't understand why anyone would become the servant of the Demon Lords. Why did she kill all those people? It's what I intend to find out. Anything I can do for you, Guildmaster? That's all. Ganon bless you, Guildmaster. So I have, like... I usually, whenever I'm, like, using my keyboard, I usually, like, have it without the stands out. Yeah, I see why. I don't like that position. There we go. I like this position a lot more. I want to talk to you, Zoldak. There are two things of, like, dirt on my screen. Right where Zoldak's forehead was.
Guildmaster, I'm happy to report that I've not seen any evil today.
Which?
Well done, Guildmaster. With this deed, you have saved countless people from a gruesome fate, and the witch will finally have to answer for all of her crimes.
Well, currently it doesn't seem like she wants to answer anything at all. I still have so many questions. Aren't paladins supposed to be really charismatic and pretty good in convincing people? Do you maybe have any tips what I can do to get an answer out of her?
Of course, just keep asking until she answers. It's just a matter of endurance. Most people will crumble if you repeat the same question for a week.
Forget I asked.
How else can I help you?
That's all.
Good. I'll continue my patrol then.
Help farmers. Late shipment. That could be very helpful. Yeah. Minor quests. I could probably send. Yeah, Conrad and Whitlock. And also Lan. Alright, Trial of the Gods, yada yada yada, forget dark magic. I'm gonna hide that. Gonna hide that, hide that, hide that. Gather rare resources, Slade and Trevor. Help the farmers, I'll save that for later, and then this is just kind of like throw some people who don't need to do training on this. Alright. Now, for everyone else, hit the training field. Oh, I need to level everyone up. Then I can send the rest to the training field. I thought it was a little too few. Only like 3 of them. It's never that little. Sasha. Chloe. Vico. Paladin stat growth. In fact, I think you can become a paladin. I think I'd keep you as a guardian, because you're magically deaf, so you can't learn divine skills, so there's no point in you becoming a paladin, but... Finian. Good old-fashioned monocore. Darcia. Paula. Okay, but we're only 1 mission off of the Flower of Eternity, and if we get the Flower of Eternity, that means we can use it to make the Resurrection Potion and finally get back Zoe. Oh, I accidentally paid a bonus. Dang it, my money! I'm not supposed to cater to my employees' mood unless they're thinking of quitting. Also, I really don't have the money to go throwing around. Like, we are broke. Very hard mode reducing quest reward money is so brutal. Are the Black Eagles a short a member? Oh, they are. Died. Double rogue. I could throw a mage on it. I'll throw a mage. Alright, I feel like everyone's got something to say about the witch. Cyber Magica. Witch. I guess we won then? It would be great if that were to be the case, but something tells me it's not over. Well, whatever might come next, I have full confidence that you'll handle it. Anything else that needs to be discussed? That's all. Be here if you need me. Astrid? Need something? Which? I don't see any point in having her in the dungeon. If it were up to me, there would already be arrows sticking out of her skull. Please don't do anything stupid. Still a lot I need to ask her. If you think that'll help. Anything else? That's all. If you say so. Luana, Witch. The way the gods handled the situation with the Witch reminds me of my time with the Crown Order. In what way? There were also often times where we were sent on missions with no knowledge of their purpose. Usually when that happens, it means that there's some dirty secret somebody does not want anyone to know of. If that's the case, I can only advise you to be careful, Guildmaster. Some secrets are better left unknown if you want to live long. Try to keep that in mind, Luana. Is there more you'd like to discuss? That's all. Oh boy, I wonder what secret I could learn that would get me killed. Cause you damn well know I'm about to learn something that's gonna get me killed. Except I have protagonist powers, so it's not actually gonna let me. I'm not gonna die. We're not dying like Fran did. Okay, hang on. Which ones do I need? Trial of the Gods. Right, I gotta keep that one there. So there's like... Oh, wait, we got a couple Monster Most Wanteds. Hang on. Okay, as much as I want to send you all on training, I'm also kind of broke. Hey, Brintle! Thank you for the follow! Thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying Lurkin. Hey, I'm actually having a good time watching your gameplay. I'll bring some friends to join after work. Add me on Discord. Your name is Nafice12. I actually have a command for like Discord, I think. Yeah. You pop in Discord, and then it is that a whisper, or is that actually in the chat? I don't know if that's a whisper, if that's in the chat or not. But yeah, I do have like a thing to just pull up my Discord there. But yeah, hope you're enjoying the stream. All right, now we gotta go get Zoe back. Flower of Eternity. Oh, okay, this is a non-lethal quest. Okay, so Leroy Jenkins it. Got it. Oh no, I think Chloe might just go down. It's gonna be a shame when that happens. Ah, it's unavoidable, but I guess someone has to be here to be the sacrificial lamb that I will inevitably sacrifice. Anything to get Zoe back. I guess I could just give him boots of mobility. I don't even know what to do. You got, like, Mass Aegis. Do you have Mass Aegis? I don't think you know that yet, but... Yeah, you got Aegis. You can spam the hell out of that. And Cure Poison. That's the main reason I got you here. Is Cure Poison. I'm bringing antidotes this time. Alright, we're dealing with Lephos. I don't think there's gonna be bleeding, but also I'm not really hard-pressed for inventory space on this quest, so... I am hard-pressed for goddamn herbs! That's the blacksmith. Take an elixir. As a panic button. Yeah, this should be fine. Actually, I do need to drink that, and also that means I have to get more money so I can afford, something in the witch tree. I think 500 gold should be enough for the first tier. There you go. Oh, that wasn't enough. There you go. Take the uncommon accessories I have. Alright, now... Flower of Eternity. Here we go. Also, because it's Alyssa, she has a custom portrait, and so I can't, like... Can I, like, change the portrait? No. No, I cannot. Oh, well. Alyssa, take, Hellseekers. That can hit hidden targets, which makes it very helpful. Alright. Please. Please, let's get her back. Oh yeah, I should probably open Discord. I don't think it's opened. Yeah, it is open. Who? Weird. The party arrived near the Lefos village, guided by Hoppy. Outside the village borders, they met the Elder, accompanied by several warriors and tamed beasts. The guildmaster felt nervous, aware that Lefos were typically unfriendly towards humans. The fact that the Elder came with a great number of combatants only added to the tension. In contrast, Emily seemed excited, as meeting the Elder was her remaining best lead to the Flower of Eternity. Gathering in the middle ground, the guildmaster, Emily, and Hoppy approached the Elder, with the adventurers positioned further back to emphasize peaceful intentions. The Elder began to speak first, in a language neither the guildmaster nor Emily understood. However, Hoppy was there to translate for them. Elder says he come here to meet with human only because Hoppy asked. If it were up to him, Elder not want even stand on same ground as human. Ask what human want to ask and separate quickly. Well, that's a good start to the conversation, the guildmaster thought sarcastically. Emily wasted in no time and asked Hoppy to ask the Elder about the Flower of Eternity. As Hoppy relayed the question, the atmosphere shifted, and although the guildmaster couldn't see the Elder's face behind his mask, they could notice a reaction to the mention of the flower. Why you want to know? Elder asked. Hoppy translated back. Emily was visibly hopeful now, and as it seemed the Elder knew something. I want to make a potion out of it, she declared proudly. This seemed to be the wrong answer. Suddenly, the Elder started shouting loudly. Hoppy, in confusion, forgot to translate, but the guildmaster could anticipate what was coming next. Emily was swiftly carried away by the guildmaster, who ran back to the adventurers, who have already pulled out their weapons. Emily started screaming when arrows began to fly past them. The guildmaster's fear became a reality. The Lefals started to attack them. Prepare for battle. Alright, negotiations have broken down, folks. I didn't... Yeah, well, it's fine. Desmond, delay. Zachary, also delay. Okay, you move here. And then just... I want some bravery on everyone, and I want some powered stacks on everyone. Alyssa... Really, you're not getting anywhere quickly? Alright, haste. Oh yeah, I should probably look at, like, this. So they got 2 sharpshooters up here, 4 warriors over here, a poison master, an elder, a poison master, and a beast master elder. Call companions. Oh yeah, this is the new master class we're gonna get at the end of this. Call companions. Summons Alpha Wolf, summons Brown Bear, summons Eagle. Slippery, attack of opportunity is a 40% less likely to hit. Extended range, sharpshooter, flawless defense, counter defense. Alright. Everyone take this. Now I believe Desmond is pretty good. Yeah, Call Companions, there it is. Unleash the beast. Chase them. Alright. An eagle, a brown bear, and an alpha wolf. Now, just for the poison resistance. And you have a lot of physical resistance, but I will meta magic. Extend a Aegis onto you. Should have done a lightning. I can do a quick lightning protection. Alright. Desmond! Get him. All of this. And Okay. Oh wow, there's like no accuracy. God, these guys have good hit chance. Or good, avoidance chance. Poison weapon. Heartseeker. Wow, Heartseeker is out of range. That's impressive. Okay, how much is your range on Arrow Rain? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, go, Arrow Rain. Yes, I definitely want to counter. Alright, you're gone. You're almost gone. Everyone take some songs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I am just out of range of their hits. I thought I was, but you know, I didn't actually need to do that. Oh, okay. Now I can black hole. You know what? Black hole! When it's possible to black hole, you use black hole, because it's awesome. Now, how can I do this? Oh. Shoot. That's impressive. Be gone. Yeah, you're not gonna be hurting him. Oh, but you all lined yourself up pretty well. Dragon's Breath. Oh, you know what I can do? Nah, okay. Sharpshooter, it's not gonna do anything. Not gonna do anything. Not gonna do anything. That's gonna do like 3 damage. Oh, 7. I don't know why I moved here. I probably should have moved there, but oh well. Yeah, I'm way too far away for what I want to do. Yikes. Poison. Alright, good. Alright, you burn to death. You get Desmond. Alright, and Power Strike goes into you. Big damage. Little bit of healing. Little bit of block and dodge up. You're going down this round. Giving you 2 a barrier. That does nothing. God, Desmond is good. Yeah, Chloe is certainly trying. Alright, everyone take some bravery. Everyone take some empowered stacks. Chloe... God, it's such a low ground. So you don't have that, you don't have that, you have that. You already gave everyone fire enhancement. I think you can only have 1 of these. Oh, why not? I might get lucky. Oh, I got lucky. It's more likely. And I can also... There we go. Now, can I Heartseeker from here? I can. Bonk! Meanwhile, on the other side of the map... Zachary just lining it up. Literally on the other side of the map. And this is a long one. Alright, just really apply some, You know what? I want an obliterating strike on top of this. Bonk. No. Oh, lucky. Alright, we're about done here. Just a little bit more damage. 4, 7. Take aim. Marked shot. 58 damage there. Give Alyssa haste so she can reach that bush. Alright, now you're gonna die to your poison. Does that end the quest, or do I have to get the sharpshooter too? I have to get the sharpshooter too. It's nothing personnel. God, Zachary is fun. Just teleports and then pop! As the battle unfolded and the adventurers prepared to strike down the Elder, Emily intervened, stepping in between and vehemently calling for everyone to stop. "Why are we fighting?" she yelled. "Please, just stop this pointless fight." Miraculously, it seems that Emily's actions actually put a stop to the fighting, as both the adventurers and the Lefals were stopped in their tracks by the unexpected turn of events. The atmosphere remained tense, however, and both sides still eyed each other nervously. Then suddenly the Elder shouted something, prompting the Lefals warriors to drop their weapons. The adventurers, under the Guildmaster's instruction, followed suit. In a sudden turn of events, the factions previously locked in combat agreed to a truce. Hoppy, who had chosen to stay out of the conflict, returned. The Elder shifted his attention to Emily, posing a question in his language. "What is your name, girl?" Hoppy translated. My name? It's Emily Altum, sir." She bowed awkwardly, unsure if the gesture carried the same meaning for the Lefals. "I'm really sorry if what I said before offended you." Strangely, Emily's name seemed to hold significance for the Elder. "You... Altum?" Hoppy relayed the question. "Yes, that's my name," Emily answered, puzzled by the Elder's interest. He appeared deep in thought before uttering something. The translation Hoppy provided was unexpected. "I'll guide you to the Flower of Eternity." Alright, and here it is. The group found themselves in what appeared to be a secluded grove, far removed from any discernible path. Beneath a colossal tree sat a creature, a strange mixture of woman and flower. However, it seemed like many parts of her were missing, and yet there was a hint of the beauty it used to be. "This is the Flower of Eternity," Hoppy translated the Elder's words. A sudden realization washed over Emily, and her face turned pale. The creature now identified as the Flower of Eternity seemed to sense their presence, despite her covered eyes. She called out, and the Elder rushed to her side, talking in a gentle tone they didn't know he was capable of. Then, turning towards them, she spoke in a language they could understand. "I heard there's an Altum amongst you." "Yes, that would be me, ma'am," Emily responded promptly. "Please, come over so that I can feel you," the Flower of Eternity softly requested. Emily approached, and for a moment the Guildmaster wondered if they should stop her. However, they could tell from Emily's expression that she wants to do this. As she drew near, the creature extended her remaining arm, touching Emily's face. After tracing her features, the Flower of Eternity then withdrew her hand. "It's similar, but not him, the creature noted, sounding slightly disappointed. Are you talking about my ancestor? Cale Altum? Emily inquired. A sad smile appeared on the creature's face. Ancestor, huh? Has it already been so long already? She lamented. Then that means he's already gone, she added, falling silent. Are you the Flower of Eternity? Emily eventually asked, breaking the silence. Her face had a sorrowful look that accompanied her ever since they learned of the Flower of Eternity's form. That's what humans used to call me, I think, the creature replied. It was such a long time ago, I don't remember much, but I remember the fear I felt towards them. It was easy for the Guildmaster to imagine what the creature might have endured, if only a fraction of the legendary properties associated with the Flower of Eternity were true. It couldn't have been an easy life. Tears suddenly started to fall from Emily's eyes. Why are you sad, child? The creature asked, somehow sensing Emily's sorrow. Because it must have been so hard for you. I can't imagine what you had to go through in your life. Emily responded through tears. The creature embraced Emily and smiled. You're just as kind as he was, she said, and with this, Emily's search for the Flower of Eternity came to an unexpected end. After a while, the group decided it was time to return to the guild. They now knew the form of the Flower of Eternity, and Emily decided to keep its existence a secret. As they prepared to leave, the Flower of Eternity wanted to give something to Emily. Breaking a part of her wooden horn, she offered it to Emily. Emily wanted to decline, but the Flower of Eternity insisted. This is only a small part of me, and will eventually grow back. Even then, I know this is great. There is great potency in it, the creature explained. Please, take this gift in place of your ancestor, who has done so much for me. In the end, she accepted the gift. Emily promised to treat it with the utmost respect and create something amazing with it. And so, their journey back began. Part of the Flower of Eternity. A small part of the Flower of Eternity, a gift for a kind-hearted girl. 8,000 gold, thank God. Alright, Chloe also gains a promotion from that. God, instantly gaining a level up from that. She didn't even do anything. I guess she gave poison resistance to Desmond. I don't know how much poison resistance Desmond normally has. I think it's time we talk with the witch again. Alright, let's go. Ah, greetings, Guildmaster, and also to you, Miss Viola. Magica? What brings you here? I've grown interested in your prisoner after hearing about her from the adventurers who captured her. Is it true that the gods were inquiring about an emperor? Yes, I was there when it happened, although I have no idea who they might be referring to. Guildmaster, do you comprehend the full extent of the term emperor? Isn't it just another word for a king? A ruler? It's understandable that one would have such an interpretation of it in present time, given that its original meaning is not applicable to the current political landscape. However, the term's origin lies in an era when the conventional titles of king or queen proved insufficient. This occurred during the period when an expansive empire necessitated a designation surpassing that of monarchs. Such a circumstance arose only once in history. The Empyreans. Precisely. I trust you now comprehend the reason behind my curiosity with your captive. It appears highly probable that the cult has some ties with the ancient empire. I had hoped she might offer valuable knowledge, yet regrettably she proves to be rather uncooperative. I wanted to talk to her anyway. Maybe she'll respond to me. One can only hope. I see you've already met a friend of mine. She's very interested in the history of the Empyreans, so it would mean a lot to her if you could share anything you might know. Go screw yourself! It appears her disposition towards you is no more favorable than it is towards myself. In fact, it seems to be even less so. Thanks for the helpful insight, Magica. I don't think she'll be sharing whatever connection to the cult might have with the Empyreans. Regrettable, however, I do harbor a theory I wish to expound upon. A theory? Indeed. Firstly, are you certain that the gods posed the question, where's the Emperor's body? Yes, I'm very certain that's what they said. So they did not specify a particular name? No, not that I can remember. Does that matter? It does, Guildmaster. In all scholarly examinations of the Empyreans, it is evident that their empire endured for over a millennium. Therefore, it stands to reason that numerous emperors ruled over their realm. However, the gods referenced only the title as though the identity they're referring to was self-evident. That does seem weird. perhaps less so for scholars well-versed in Empyrean history. Across all found records, the Emperor is never denoted by name. Scholars theorize that this convention may have been rooted in tradition, possibly as an act of reverence or respect for the imperial title. However, I have an alternative hypothesis. What if there was never a necessity to differentiate? What if there existed only one emperor throughout the Empire's existence? Wait, you cannot be suggesting. Indeed, Guildmaster. What if throughout the Empire's duration until its mysterious disappearance, it was governed by a singular ruler? It would also serve as an explanation for the unusual stability of the Empire despite its size, an absence of instability due to the transfer of power. But a person like that would be hundreds of years old. No one could possibly live that long. This is where the involvement of the Demon Lords becomes apparent. The pact with demons for immortality seems entirely characteristic of them, does it not? But aren't deals with Demon Lords paid in souls? Does that mean the Empyrean Emperor has been sacrificing souls of people to... Don't you dare say it! Seems like we hit a nerve. I guess Magica hit really close to home, didn't she? So how much about what she theorized is true? Maybe everything? Did the Emperor make deals with the Demon Lords in sacrifice? He never forced anyone! They all volunteered! Volunteered to be sacrificed? You can't actually believe that, do you? They did! Each of them did! They... Why are you talking about as if you were there? Don't tell me you're also... Of course, it stands to reason that the individual directly chosen by the Demon Lords could negotiate for immortality. Could you perhaps be the link between the Emperor and the Demon Lords? The one who brought him their powers? Shut up! Shut up! You know nothing! I think we're done for today. Magica, I think you can mark your theory as very likely to be true. How fascinating! I need to reanalyze everything I thought I knew about the Empyreans in light of this new revelation. Well, we now know who the Emperor is, but we still don't know why. Why are the gods looking for the body of a man who has existed such a long time ago? It looked like the Emperor was an important person to her. It seems so. Maybe I can make use of that next time we're there. Alright, assignment complete, ooh. Physical penetration, healing and healing potency, holy potency, damage reduction, hell yeah. The adventurers have gathered enough trails to locate a dragon in the Ashen Land. We've never been to the Ashen Land before. Alright. Emily? Oh, hello, Guildmaster. Hello, Emily. I wanted to see how you're doing. I'm fine. I finally know why my ancestor lied about the Flower of Eternity. And I'm glad he did. It's better if no one knows that she exists. And you're fine with it? You've been looking for it for so long. What about your family name? I'm already used to it anyway, and who cares? The adventurers appreciate my work, so I shouldn't care what other alchemists might think of me. So, what are you gonna do now? With your search concluded, will you be returning home? I actually would like to stay here. Making potions for adventurers has been fun, and I've gotten really gotten used to the people here, so I'd still like to be your alchemist if it's alright with you. Of course it is. Great. Yeah, Hoppy happy, everyone happy. What are you still doing here? Hoppy actually asked me if it would be okay for him to stay here for a while. He wants to learn more about humans, and I thought I could use an assistant. Shouldn't you have asked me? I thought you'd probably be fine with it. Probably. Hoppy, very helpful. Human tribe teach Hoppy about way of humans. Hoppy can teach human way of Hoppy's tribe. You hear that, Guildmaster? He can probably teach the adventurers some neat new tricks, and he can stay here with me. Please, Guildmaster. Please, Guildmaster. I never said I was against it. Just would have preferred if you had discussed this with me before. Hoppy can stay. Yes! You're the best, Guildmaster. You the best, Guildmaster. I'll never be able to say no to these two, am I? New trainer unlocked, Hoppy. Is actually one of the trainers for the master class. For a masterclass, Animal Speaker. This character, as unbelievable as it sounds, adventurer can speak with animals. This character can change to the Beastmaster class. Ooh, Zachary's only got a 55% chance to succeed on this? Damn. Alright, I'll give him that. He's got this. Nina, Magda, Hannah. Go on adventures. These characters are gonna be getting 5,000 experience. Is this a lot? It's not enough. Let's send the adamantine wall off to just go on adventures and have fun. Alright, Desmond, Chloe, and Adrian can all just go and help some farmers. Alyssa, take this. Not that much of a drinker, I don't care. You're getting alcohol. Suppose I should just kind of dump the money in. Debilitating strike. You already got those, right? Yeah. Crushing blow. And I'm out of money. Alright, but now... Fuck! Okay. Potion of Youth grants the character the Eternal Youth trait, which grants them 10% bonus on HP and SP. Removes the following effects: scared of fire, short-sighted, frail, sickly, scarred, or cursed. Cursed? Wait, there's a cursed trait? How do you get cursed? Huh. Never had that. I'd imagine you have to, like, get it from an event somehow. Damn, I'm wondering how you get that. Potion of Resurrection. A miracle potion that can bring a person back from the dead. Visit the memorial to choose an adventurer to revive. And I would do it right now if it wasn't for the fact that I'm out of common herbs. Hello, Guildmaster. How can I help? Witch. Imagine the witch to look much scarier. Somebody with sharp teeth and claws and much older. But she looks kind of like a normal girl. Believe me, after seeing her fight, I can say that she is far from normal. Anything else, Guildmaster? Flower of Eternity. So with the part of the Flower of Eternity, apart from the Flower of Eternity, what can you actually make with it? It's actually quite scary. I made a few tests with small samples, but I'm certain that there are a lot of effects I could achieve with it. There are two that are just miraculous. One of the possible effects is getting a body at its peak condition and making it unable to age. They can still die, though. So, basically, eternal youth? What's the other effect? The other effect is even more unbelievable, but I think I can bring back the dead. I mean, I really bring them back. Not like a necromancer, but actually reviving a person to the state before they died. Really? You mean we can actually revive a person? Only someone who just died recently. Oh. I'm sorry, Guildmaster. Was my disappointment that obvious? So which one do you want to make? I wanted to let you decide. I think either of those two would prove helpful to the guild. Are you sure? I still wouldn't mind if you decide to make it for yourself and sell it. You'd be set for the rest of your life. I'm sure. I don't want to risk other people knowing that the Flower of Eternity exists, and I wouldn't even have it. And I wouldn't even have it if it weren't for you. So I think it's just fair that the guild gets the potion I make in the end. Thanks, Emily. I'll make good use of it. Anything else, Guildmaster? That's all. Potion of Resurrection. We're getting Zoe back. As soon as I get some freaking common herbs. I need... Could make Celine into a saint if I get a little bit more wisdom on her. That could be funny. Anyone got, like... Well, Chloe here could use a level up. Shit, I'm out of, like, money. And common herbs, and, like, all of my adventurers are off, like, training, or, like... We're gonna have to do... Okay, I think we can bring Sasha on for a solo mission. Because she should have... Yeah, Shadow Step. Okay. Right, we're gonna bring her to a solo mission somewhere. Ancient Tree Spirit. Oh, wow, that's almost done? Okay, I better handle that. Really? Okay, Please don't die. Alright, the main focus of this mission is in and out. Get in there, loot as much as I can, get the events, get out. Thankfully, this quest is to the forest, so I should be able to find enough, and I think it has bountiful resources, right? Yeah. Rich in resources. Okay. The goal is to get as many common herbs as possible, or at least 50. Technically, I could retreat and just leave the quest at that point, but... How much strength do you have? Ooh, yeah, no, not enough for these. Nowhere near enough. I should have brought shovels. They would have helped. But yeah, this quest doesn't require combat. Dryads? Oh, those are new. Oh, crap. Ah, fucking shit. I skipped dialogue. I like to believe that the latter is the case. With that, he handed them the sword and shield he carried. This weapon is meant for good people like you. Good deeds will always be remembered, and that's not why we do them. Will not always be remembered, and that's not why we do them. So do not see this as a reward, but as a selfish gift from me to you. The adventurers thank the priest for his generous gift and bid them farewell. Since then, they never crossed paths with the priest again, but his words and the gift he bestowed upon them stayed with them, a reminder of the true meaning of kindness. Rising Sun. Physical attack, block, physical penetration, holy potency, and dark resistance. Along with the unique skill, Bane of Evil. Increases damage of Smite Evil by 30%. It is for paladins. But yes, basically what he said that I skipped over. Whoopsies. Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can't get that dialogue on the stream, because if I pull up the stream and then I hit clip that... Oh, dang it. I didn't want that. Okay, if I pull up not the stream manager, but like the actual stream, and I go clip, and then I go back, okay, I almost got it. Oh, there it is. Found it. Okay. I can't exactly scroll, but... I'm gonna snipping tool this so I can read it better. Alright, it's a little small, but... Can I really not zoom in on this? No. Edit, tools. Okay, by now the priest's face had become a familiar sight on their travels, yet something seemed off about him. And it wasn't solely due to the beautiful crafted shields and weapons he carried. I wasn't sure what to think of you, the priest began, his tone thoughtful. No matter how absurd my request seemed, you still extended a helping hand each time we met. It would have been obvious that you were being taken advantage of, and yet, despite it all, you continued to assist me. Was it because you were foolish? You're foolish? You're foolish and unaware of what happens around them? He smiled at them. Or is it because you understand that the true essence of kindness? where one continues to reach out their hand, even knowing the potential for harm, where one accepts the risk, if to oneself, for the chance to truly helping, and then the rest is cut off. Okay, I shouldn't have skipped that dialogue. Whoopsies. I kind of zoned out and did that, but... yeah, basically, the priest gave us an epic paladin shield because we're kind. Alright, now I'm going to... yep, there we go. Which, honestly, I find is pretty neat. You get, like, the ultimate paladin weapon for... you know, doing a paladin's thing. I think it's neat. Also, why the hell do I have 5 viewers all of a sudden? I had, like, 2 earlier. Not even 2, I had 1. Huh. Oh, I'm just gonna take that. I didn't miss a raid, did I? Oh, hey, Sasha is strong enough for this. Oh. Damn, so close. Ah, damn it. The only way I was getting that one is with a nat 20. Oh. Natural 20! Run, 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 run. Oh, crap, they have True Sight. Is she gonna die? No, because the cultists are blocking her. Yeah, she can't reach. Okay. You're gonna need to run. Thank you. Okay, you're not kind, are you? Rational? Okay, that's good. Take the power, Sasha. Free skill point. Don't worry about the repercussions, don't worry about the repercussions. They don't affect me. Okay. That is a big cult. Holy, yep. Nope, we're not fucking with that. No, thank you. I'm not dealing with those guys. I've lost enough adventurers to cultish ambush. Ambush. Blah, 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 blah. I've lost enough adventurers to cult ambushes, thank you. Ah! I thought I could get here in time. Oh, that's a big boy. Thank you. And none of them have True Sight. Ooh, that is a big boy. Please. No! Okay, it's fine. I'm dead. Oh, wait, you're still dead. Yeah, okay. I could load game here. Is it cheating? Yeah, does it matter? Not really. I could just send someone else out on a solo mission. Like, I'd willingly dismiss Sasha here. It's just kind of annoying having to send someone out for things again. Because I'm not supposed to have access to that on Iron Man mode, but you need hidden. I shouldn't have watched at the start. I should have just gone straight for the hidden. Ambush. God. Yeah, I'm not fighting these guys. Also, you need better initiative. God, it feels awful having people out-initiative me. There we go. Oh, hey. Actually got out of the encounter there. I'm not touching that, because that's probably more cult stuff. Come on, 2 nat 1s and a 5. And I have to go back this way anyway. And now I have to go this way. God, this quest is not going well. Alright, you're gonna get shaken at the end of this. Yep, so do not encounter enemies, please. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, thank God. Okay, it's definitely not up there. We've checked that entire corner of the map. Oh no, no more triads. Okay, just one more flower, and I think I saw it up here. Okay, no, it's right here. Whew! Go back to the guild. Okay, technically Sasha was dead, but like, I feel like there's a lot of characters who have technically died. And again, like, does it matter? It's Sasha. She's like level 8. Really, it just the herbs were more important than her. But Potion of Resurrection. Do not get the Potion of Youth, the Potion of Resurrection. Let's finally do it. Zoe? The most powerful member we have ever had in this guild. The most important person. And I lost her in a grinding stream to my own stupidity. Thought this game was still early access. Tried the demo a while ago. Yeah, no, the game's actually fully out. Ah, I love it. The demo in this game is really good. I like how they let you just go all the way to, like, the first mission with the bandits. But anyway. Zoe, the most important member. They slayed the goddamn dragon. They have been with us since the very beginning. She was our first person with dubious upbringing, and has been by far our most important person throughout so much of this game, and we lost her to my own stupidity. But finally, she's back. A dear friend of mine has been revived. It's a miracle. Huh. I didn't know everyone got a mood buff for that. Alright. Silver Wolves, you've got your new leader again. Got your old leader back. I'm alive again. It's a miracle. She's back. And now, who had my equipment? The Couriers of the Champion here was Zoe's. Can I get a new one of those? It's not really good to keep on a bard, because they can't give themselves stuff. Medium armor. Yeah, this is medium armor. What do I want to give my bard? I guess I could just make a mithril suit for now, but could make a plague bearer coat. Can't make another one of those. Troll hide armor for regen and tankiness. Yeah, why not? Like, yeah, so troll hide armor. Nearly out of money, because we're always nearly out of money. Here you go, Zoe. Now, who did I... Oh, I just had your daggers in storage. Huh. Oh, she's back. And the Silver Wolves are all back together again. Just to organize it like it is in the team menu. But I've been going for 3.5 hours, and I feel like this is a perfect place to leave off. Oh, wow, the Beastmaster outfit is snazzy. We'll look more into what the Beastmaster does properly, but they do summon wolves and bears and eagles, and they're great. And I love these guys. Can only do it once per encounter. God, I love these guys. But Beastmaster for Zachary. And, once again, but I just got here again. Yeah. I really ought to, like, stream, like, an hour or two later. Slightly later. God damn it. Oh. Ignore animals. Sometimes people are better off not understanding what animals are saying. Alright, get rid of that one. But yes, I think we're going to end the stream there. Zoldak's got something to say, but you know what? I don't care what Zoldak has to say. We got Zoe back, we killed the witch, and everything is all well and good. So, for the VODs people, I'm going to have to end the VOD here, but for the Twitch people, I'm sure I've got a friend somewhere. It's okay, I gotta play this too now? Yes! The streams have worked, more people are playing Adventurers Guild! Yes! But anyway, as for the VODs people, as always, get some good sleep, my friends.